A Shalom, giving all the praises, infinite honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors be to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel that have been scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. And let's get right into it. I was, watching this, say like a series, because there's a lot of videos that have been circulating, online through the algorithms. And it's just a lot of, the same people. You come to see and find out that a lot of these celebrities are, really flooding the internet, with material and what they call content. And so some of it, you watch some of this stuff. It's entertainment. And what you see is something that's consistent, being that Esau, because he sets these celebrities up to be in the position that they're in, by giving them, these contracts and these deals, and there's, always going to be signs on the left-hand side, because Esau requires sacrifices. All right. He's the real ultimate witch. But you have these lower level witches. Okay. And this is why brothers that deal with these women need to realize, man, that these women, a lot of these women are in their spirit, being what she calls a white witch, going off. But, they don't have the truth. They're in the world, so they're not able to distinguish going off or being righteous. They just living life. All right, and this is why, the Heavenly Father is going to, cast them off, right? Because they're not, considering their ways as the scriptures say to do. All right, they have no discernment, and the Lord didn't choose them. But we still, make these lessons, right, for the edification. So let me play this clip.
She in the witchcraft, but it's not black.
She's a good one. She's not the bad demonic one.
Mm-hmm. So you got the ones that wish evil.
And she believes in God as well. Yeah, exactly.
She's an ordained minister. Well, she can marry you.
Look, exactly. You're your own God.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one are you? Are you a white one or you a black one?
I'm a white one.
So where did you learn it from? Because she's from Mississippi.
And throughout what I would call these series, she opposed to being a witch or practicing voodoo. So these are the characteristics of witchcraft, right? They come in a deceiving spirit, and what he just said is she's a minister. He's speaking of his wife, his WAC 100, and he's speaking of his wife that's a minister, which that's witchcraft as well. All right, a woman, stepping up to the plate as a minister, as a priest, as a prophet, as a bishop is wicked. And the scriptures say that rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. All right, stubbornness is as the sin of idolatry. So all these these women for the most part are witches, man. Let's be straight up.
I said she from Gary, Indiana, right?
Mm-hmm. My dad's Creole.
Is that's supposed to?
So where are you from? New Orleans? And the baby.
Okay, no.
And this is you know, the spirit that they're in. I was looking for a video where she's been confronted. Right, she's been confronted with being a witch, and she denied it. I can't find the clip. I might try to find it. Let me see. But yeah, she was confronted with being a witch. And practicing voodoo in the past. But there came a point in her fronting to where she had to come clean, because she's a pure witch, man. You know, it's going to be exposed, you know, and nothing can be hidden right under the sun. And that's what stood out to me, you know, is as we pay attention, you know, to this world, you know, although we're not amidst this world or intertwined with this world, brothers pay attention. You know, brothers are not, you know, oblivious to what's going on, right? Although we walk through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man, the wicked are constantly being examined.
No more. You don't gotta ask no more questions.
I don't got no more questions. You want to say something? You got something to say?
Do I have something to say
to anybody out there? Because people are gonna see it.
Yeah.
Bear with me.
Okay, Superior. Here you go. So what do I have to say to y'all? Anybody wishing ill will on me and my children, just know it'll be backfired to y'all, because we're forever protected. And not only that, I'm not a witch.
Yo, they say that, bro.
Yeah, I'm Nevaeh Akira. I am my own person. Just because you see no altar does not make me a bad person, because you can be Ephraim but be a Christian as well. If you know, you know.
Yep.
So, with that being said, y'all can run with any narrative to this day. I do not care. Shove it up that ass. Because as soon as y'all see me, it'll be different. And I have nothing against his mother as well.
Yeah.
My child will know who his grandma is.
Yep. She's
So,
very active.
she's a good grandma. You know what I mean? I won't take that away from my child, because I didn't really...
Good thing.
And this is what they do. This is the characteristics. I'll just play it. Even though I played it, I'll put it on video for the sake of edification.
Do I have something to say?
To anybody out there, because people are gonna see it.
Yeah, they are going to see it. Okay, Superior, here you go. So what do I have to say to y'all? Anybody wishing ill will on me and my children, just know it'll be backfired to y'all, because we're forever protected. And not only that, I'm not a witch.
Yo.
Right? And so, like I brought out in this, well, she brought out, really, it's really the spirit that revealeth. All right? She's clearly, you know, putting forth her hand, showing her deck of cards right here. All right? And this is a characteristic that these spirits on the left-hand side have, because there's no truth in them.
The bad demonic one.
Oh, so you got the ones that...
The bad demonic...
Chat is right. Fuck that.
The chat is right.
All the way right. W's for the chat.
Yeah,
she in the witch back. But it's not black.
She's a good one. She's not the...
For the chat. Have y'all. Chat. W's for the chat. Chat is right. Fuck that.
The chat is right.
All the way right. W's for the chat. She in the witch back. But it's not black.
She's a good one. She's not... Yes.
You rub this way.
Wait, honey. Yes.
She in the witchcraft, y'all. Chat. W's for the chat. Chat is right. Fuck that. Chat all the way right. W's for the chat. She in the witchcraft. But it's not black.
She's a good one. She's not the bad demonic one.
Oh, so you got the ones that wish evil.
And she believes,
That's why I
you
told
believe in
you.
God as well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's an ordained minister.
Well,
She
I
can
am
marry
God.
you.
Look, exactly.
She's a-
You're your own God.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which one are you? Are you a
Damn,
white
chat
one or you a
gonna
black
hate you
one?
too.
I'm a white woman.
Right.
So
So,
what you like?
she made it clear that she's a witch, man. You know, so these are things to pay attention to, and
Me either.
Or my
scriptures speak about us because we're in the midst of these witches, man. You know, and Saul, you know, he, you know, caught his judgment after dealing with, you know, and really, you know, hearkening into the witches. All right, you know, the scriptures. All right, let's make this clear. The scriptures are against voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, warlocks, and witches. All right, the Lord is against the Hoosayers. All right, and really, He's not going to suffer a witch to live. Okay, but this is what we're surrounded by. We're surrounded by these spirits. You know, I myself have been in the midst of a witch, and she was wicked as hell. You know, I had to get away from her. She was a coworker, and she tried to entrap me. You know, because she had, you know, a situation where it was just me and her in the room a lot of the times at the plantation. So she knew that she can, you know, be around me a lot. And she was lingering, man, and I had to flee her. You know, she was wicked as hell, man. She, you know, everything, you know, for these witches are really about, you know, soothing you. You know, they try to give you soothing words and comfort you and tell you that it's not bad and it's not a bad thing and what have you. But the Lord is against it, man. You know, so you can't pamper a situation in which the Lord is against. All right. And for the men that deal with these women, the scriptures say that, you know, a wicked woman, all right, is given to a man as his portion. Okay. And you see a lot of her characteristics, man. She's a nagging wife, a nagging woman. So really it's the portion that the Lord has given to that particular man. All right. This is the book of Job. All right, this is the book of Job, chapter 36. In verse 11, it says, if they obey and serve him, they shall spend their days in prosperity and their years in pleasures. And not every gain is through the Spirit of the Heavenly Father. You have gain, all right, that's of the wicked, you know. And that's why the scriptures speak about you losing your soul, all right. And a lot of these celebrities have lost their soul. They're unhappy. They're always at war. And judgment is always at their steps. It says, but if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword and they shall die without knowledge. And you know, this thing, all right, is likened unto snares and traps, right? Dealing with these women. And that's what we're going to touch on right here. All right, this is Job 36, In verse 7, it says, he withdraweth not his eyes from the righteous, but kings are they on the throne. Yet he doeth establish them forever, and they are exalted. Speaking of the tribes, it says, and if they be bound in fetters and be holden in cords of affliction, then he showeth them their work and their transgressions that they have exceeded. So that's how the Lord shows, all right, what where you err, you know, where you went off at. All right, it's through these women a lot of the times, because a good woman will give you peace. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth the heavenly Father shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. And one of the things that a sinner gets taken by is, you know, putting his rod in her and getting her pregnant, getting her knocked up. And now, you know, you got to deal with this woman for 18 years. All right, child support, her dealing with other men, her putting hell upon you, and really shortening your years. All right, because this is what he sees just walking, you know, into his home. She's setting up shop.
Don't disrespect my shit. I just said don't do that.
You said don't disrespect it.
Yeah.
You gotta disrespect it.
Don't need to be recording it.
Oh, don't record it?
No.
You don't want to break it down?
I don't need to. Trust me. They're cool enough to go look what everything else means, all that shit up means.
You want to touch it?
Yeah. That's Indian as fuck. You're so annoying.
Let's see what you're supposed to do with it.
And so, you know, you see what the Lord will do. You know, he'll show you what you're dealing with. You know, because these women are all off according to the scriptures, but you have levels too. There's levels to it. All right. And again, this is the aftermath of the Lord being displeased. You know, if he sends forth a wicked woman and you fall in her snares and her traps, all right, all I can say is to be continued. The Lord's, because the Lord is, all right, a man of judgment, a man of war, and he can let things linger and carry on for an extended period of time. All right, his judgment, all right, can linger and, you know, send you forth a demon. All right. And that's not a blessing, right? And a lot of these men are waking up, you know, these average Americans. This is this is Proverbs 5:21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instructions, and in greatness of his folly he shall go astray. All right. So you look to your left and to your right. All right. You have a witch. All right. You have Esau, Edom, which, you know, one of the small hats, more than likely that's your manager. All right. Turn around and you got another woman, another wicked woman. So the Lord will entrap you, you know, if he's not pleased with you. And you, although you may have riches and fame and a home, all right, you're in the midst of wickedness. And what's next is judgment. All right. Pray that this lesson was edifying, reaches the ears of the elect. Shalom.